Hey guys, this is George Brown from Grapevine, Texas. Come to you live from the Helis over Apache Pass in downtown Texas. So that's near Rockdale. Is where the hotels are that we stay. And this, I said it before, you heard me say it before, I'm going to say it again. This is probably the closest event that you would get from a field to Ursha. I'm just going to pan around. Nice, open spaces. I'm telling you guys, it does not get better than this. We probably have about 10 miles an hour winds. It's in the 80s. It'll be a high of the 80s this afternoon. And it just does not get better than this. I'm actually going to do a 360 because they just dedicated this area for helicopters for this event, but it's just wide open spaces. Does not get better than this. So guys, I'm going to change my format a little bit. I want to start this out by just, giving credit where credit's due, just showing appreciation to my sponsors. So first, we have Kim Quinnett from Thunder Power. We have Lucian Miller from Innovative Designs. Him and his crew, the administrative staff up front, the sales folks are just awesome to work with. Bobby Joe Clausen at Byron Originals for the fuel, for nitro fuel. And she's a hoot to talk to. Great personality. We have Thomas Cook down in Houston, supporting me from MKS Servos. We have George Van Gansen and Tony Singh from Scorpion. We have JC Zankel from Gowie from Empire RC. We have Richard Verano from YS Engines, and we have Raj Vignesh and Jenny Marks from both Revolectrics and FMA. So thank you guys. Without you guys, this will be a lot more difficult, but you make the hobby so much more enjoyable by producing great products. So let's go ahead and start my Saturday walkthrough. We'll just start listening to the field and we'll just work our way through. So we'll stop here at the first tent. Hey, how's it going?
What you got in that cup?
Are you enjoying yourself?
Right now, except somebody's blocking my view.
Uh-oh. So let me step to the side. How's that?
Good.
So you want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
No.
Oh, come on, just once.
Shane, Dallas.
And tell everybody out there what they're missing here.
80-degree weather, beautiful skies, light breeze, and a bunch of people flying helicopters because they got nothing better to do.
Good deal. Would you recommend anyone else to come out here next year if they missed it this year?
No, man, because they take away my flight time.
More airspace for yourself, right?
That's right.
Good deal. All right, well, thanks for coming. We're going to keep moseying on.
Yep.
Who do we have here? You want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
Hey there, it's Tony Clement from Denton, Texas.
All right. So are you enjoying the weather out here today?
It's an absolutely spectacular day.
So did you made it out today, didn't you?
Yeah, I just made it out this morning.
You know what? I'm going to tell you, it was a little bit windier yesterday. Not bad to fly in, but today is just perfect.
Yeah, this is awesome. Maybe 10 miles an hour max, so not too bad at all.
So I'm just going to throw out some random questions. It's a little bit change of a format I've done in the past. Why don't you tell everybody out there, who's your favorite pro pilot?
I don't know. I don't know that I have one favorite. I like a lot of the guys out there. There's some spectacular flying at all different styles, so not sure I've got a particular favorite.
You know what? I can't say I disagree with you because there's always something each of us can take from all the pilots out there, whether you're a pro pilot or amateur or just getting started or someone just been in the hobby for a few years that's the intermediate. So I couldn't agree with you more. All right. Well, Tony, thank you for driving down from Denton. Really appreciate the
It's great to be here. It's a great event. It's really neat to see this thing getting some traction and finally for once actually getting some spectacular weather.
Yeah. Is there anyone that you would like to shout out to?
Just like to say hey to everybody. So appreciate the opportunity. Thanks, George.
Right. Well, thank you. Oh, and I got to get Tony's wife in there because it's awesome to have a spouse supporting the hobby. So Angie, thank you for coming out here.
Oh, yeah. Good to see everybody. Always enjoy it.
Good deal. Let's make it up to the next tent here.
Dude, I'm not trolling. Oh, you're not? No, I'm not.
Hey guys.
I am. Yeah, well, hey George, what's up, Mr. Heli Guy 85?
And you just totally messed up my
Sorry.
Maybe Heligos 68.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hey, we'll start from left to right. You want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
Omer from Dallas, Fort Worth.
Dallas, Fort Worth. That's a big area.
Mike Grosso from Irving, Texas.
Rusty Haggard, Flower Mound.
Kevin Guidry, Lafayette, Louisiana.
See, it would have been better you brought us some crawfish.
I know, I know.
Or etouffee.
Or etouffee.
Yeah.
I was in a rush to get out here. Didn't bring anything.
Hey, you know what? You had a nice little drive here, and we appreciate you coming out
Yeah,
here.
man. Awesome event.
I'm gonna post some of your videos. You're an awesome pilot. Let's see.
Tyler Benson, you should have come.
Yeah. Tyler
Be
came.
careful. Be careful. Hey guys, I'm gonna throw out some random questions. I'm just gonna go down the road. So, why don't you tell everybody out there, who's your favorite pro pilot?
Currently, it is Ben Storick.
And
just
why?
Because
Okay.
he's always doing something different, and it's always pushing the limits. Every season, he's doing something different. So
So he's
I
one of the pro
respect
pilots
that,
out there is pushing the envelopes,
yes,
right?
and yeah, one day hopefully I can do the same stuff on the sticks just like him.
So I need to get a video of you later, and we'll, kind of compare
I don't know,
and
I'm nowhere,
contrast.
no. But I do copy some of his moves though. So sorry.
But it's fair to say that Ben is the next Maxwell of his generation.
It's true.
That's true. Yeah,
I mean,
he's
that's
amazing. He's
technical.
my favorite. Yes,
Technical.
very technical. Yes.
Okay. How about you, Mike?
My favorite pro pilot?
Yeah.
Probably, I want to say Nick. Mainly because he seems like a really helpful guy. Like, he's super technical, he's conscientious, but then he's really helpful. He makes awesome videos, he's got great tips. He seems like a cool guy.
You know what? I would 100% agree with that.
I gotta meet him.
Yep. So it's always awesome to have somebody out there
But
that's
you just
really
crapped on all the other
promoting the hobby and giving back in that way. All right, Rusty, who's your favorite pro pilot?
Man, I'm really fortunate to be friends with a lot of them, and I honestly, there's a lot about all of them that I like. So I honestly, you got TMFJ, you got Jamie, you got Ben, you got Kyle, both Kyles, and hell man, it's just nice to be friends with them, watch them fly. Mitch Morozes, God almighty.
See, that's a deep well of pilots that you can just pull from and just add to your
Oh yeah,
flight.
no, and they're cool to hang with,
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you have Oreo cookies for Jamie.
Oh my
And Ben.
God, double stuff and
Mega
all
stuff.
that kind of stuff. But yeah,
You
no, they're
definitely
great
missed them,
guys.
though.
Great guys. They'll always help you to fun fly. Not just Nick.
We miss them though. Next year.
Said
Yeah,
favorite.
Next year.
Punks, you should be here. Do a pan on that flight line. Urcha sucks compared to this flight line.
Hey, at the very beginning of the video, I did compare this to Ursa.
Yeah, Urcha's a
Nice idea, man.
compared to this. Yeah.
Man,
All right, Kevin.
I got the hardest job because they already named them all. Dude,
Who's been the most inspirational to
Dude,
you?
I'd have to say Jamie Robertson, man. I got a chance to meet him a couple times. He's just a stellar guy. He's very precision-oriented, man. He's awesome. The dude flies amazing.
Yeah,
He's
his
a
work
hack.
ethic is...
Jamie's a hack.
No, man, he's a nice guy, man. He's awesome.
See,
Yeah,
the good thing
I
is
like
that they all know Rusty, so
It's all good, man.
they wouldn't expect anything less on the video.
No. Hi guys, just messing with y'all.
All right, last but not least, Umair. Which one's your favorite helicopter you brought here, and why don't you give me a little rundown on what type of products you're
Well,
using?
As far as favorite goes, I don't know. This is a tough question you're asking me because right now.
Just pick one.
Okay, I would say right now
Nitro.
at this point. I would go with electric just because I'm not as good at tuning. Okay, that is the reason why.
Oh, you just shot me.
I
But
would.
you
I
own
feel a
both
little bit more
electric and
comfortable.
nitro.
But I do have a nitro as
Cut me
well,
to the quick.
which is flying great. And whenever you want longer flight times, I always tend to pull that out and fly that. And we did do that last night when we did night flying, so it was a lot of
Well,
fun.
give me a quick rundown. Throw out some products that you're using, and we're gonna move on to the next one.
Okay, well this is just a top kit from Align, which is a little bit banged up, but anyways, it's all stock and using Align batteries as well on here.
What's under there?
And yeah, it's just a, it's kind of similar to like a V-bar. That's
Okay.
the flybarless. Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, good deal.
it's good.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Mike,
Whoa,
what are you flying right now?
I'm flying Nitro, man. Nitro all the way.
Nitro!
Yeah, YS. YS
Yep.
full power.
And which YS?
The new one, the 96 SRX,
96
which is
SRX.
flying fantastically well.
I got to
Put
come
the-
by and get a video of you later because that
Yeah.
motor is pulling.
Yeah, for sure. Put the new, or the old 120 pipe, the Hattori on it. That's working really well. And of course, running the, in my opinion, the best fuel, Morgan's Cool Power 30% Heli, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Love
that
it.
didn't sound like a plug at all. Good deal. Hey, it's good to promote the products.
Yeah.
And Kevin,
Yes.
you're next.
Dude, this is a Gaui X7. This is my absolute favorite helicopter.
Hold up. Let's
What?
say that again.
Gaui X7.
And your
Favorite helicopter.
and I did not pay you for that, did I?
Absolutely not. This
Oh,
thing
okay.
flies like a dream, man. It's awesome, awesome, awesome.
What kind of blades?
What's that?
What kind of blades are you using?
I'm using Cyclone blades.
Blade, cyclone.
Cyclone blades. These
Oh,
things
let me-
are awesome.
I had to get that.
There you go.
99 problems, but the pitch ain't one. All right.
So I'm running the Scorpion Nick Maxwell edition.
Okay.
V-bar. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. It's a great heli.
Good deal.
But I got a couple other ones. But that's it. I'm just getting into the Nitro, so we're gonna see if we can get that one tuned up. That's a TSA. It's got a couple flights on it.
Okay. All right, guys. And Rusty, I know you want to walk back over and
Oh no, it's fine, man. It's, you know, I've got my favorites, the CHP Nitro, which is 700 conversion, and then my Gaui X42 stretch. Can't go wrong. I was fortunate enough to have a badass motor done by Tim, and it just, you know, pulls like a freight train, runs all day.
Rusty's old one going to fly.
And that's my old X7 right there. Thank you, Shane. Anyway, love Nitro, and all of them are great, so giddy up.
good deal.
Nitro.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you for your time. We're gonna keep on going down this flight line.
Thank you.
Take care.
Hey, y'all have a great time, okay?
You too. Have a good one, man.
All right. Oh, we made it to my tent. I guess I can just go ahead and show you some of the products we're using. Using my Red Electrics, the dual Power Lab 8x2, working awesome. Had the help of Tony and Clement with my first charging box, so I cut this one out myself. My tent made here is running a PL6, some optic-powered batteries. I'm still running the G8 Pro Force. Those things are just running great. I've had them for a couple years now. I mean, not even a sign of puffing. That just goes to show you, if you take care of your batteries, they can last a long time. And I brought my X7 Tangerine, running MKS servos, Thunder Power, V-bar, Scorpion motor, 4525, 520 kV. And that thing is running awesome. And my NX7, hopefully I'll get the camera to somebody else to take a video for me. Flying it, it's flying really good. So let's go ahead and keep going. Oh, we're gonna meet up with camera action here. So we're gonna do a video of each other here.
Yes.
So
Stand
this
up.
is, you want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
I'm Joe Duran from Austin, Texas.
And you're our host of this event
Absolutely, yes.
and the coordinator, so we really appreciate that.
Oh, man.
And at the beginning of my video, I kind of compared, this flight area where we're flying is really similar to Ursha. It's about the closest you would get to Ursha, just big, open, wide field.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be like Ursha South.
Ursha South, I like that.
Yeah. So we'll definitely have plenty of room to expand on, that's for sure.
Well, good deal. Is there anything you want to tell everybody out there that didn't make it out this year?
Don't rely on the weather. We definitely have a spectacular weekend with the best weather ever.
So Joe, I'm gonna be serious with you. So earlier this week, I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
Because I'm only coming from Dallas, so that's only a 3-hour drive, so it's really easy for me. But with all the rains kind of hit and miss, it's just unpredictable traveling three hours, not knowing what the grounds are going to be like. So I'm really appreciate you coming out here and communicating on Run Rider that there was nothing to fear. It's not a muddy, mess and things of that nature, and it turned out to be awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's that time of the year, you just never know. but
Yep, springtime is hit and miss here in Texas.
it is. It
If
is.
you don't like it, just wait.
That is for sure.
So we're going to make it over to the registration booth, but the last time you checked, how many registered pilots do we have?
We have 50 pilots.
50?
50 pilots.
Deal. So not overcrowded, but enough to keep supporting the hobby. And are you seeing a trend in expanding year over year?
Yeah, we're definitely going to be expanding. But, you know, here, I mean, we're just building the dream. You know, it's not a club, it's just a place to host some nice big events. And that's what we're hoping to expand this every year to fill this whole field up.
Is there anything you want to communicate to everybody out there on what do we have to look forward to? What are the plans for the field?
Well, as we expand, I mean, this is our big heli event. We also have the October event, which is what we're going to try to be like a Joel Knoll.
Right.
Helicopters, airplanes. And over time, you know, as we raise money, that's what we're raising it for. We're going to bring power in, we'll have shelter. I mean, we're going to make it a full RC field, you know, for a big event.
I tell you, those are the two things that are huge for a fun fly.
Yeah.
If you can provide power and some type of covering, shading, things of that nature.
Right.
I mean, power alone. I mean, I can go out here and show everybody all the generators going, and everybody's used to it. You know, there's locations that you fly that you just don't have power.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And so we're all making it work because it's just a great event.
Yeah, and that's what we want to do, you know, build it and they will come, right?
Yep.
So
you're absolutely right.
So come out next time and, you know, support our efforts, and we'll definitely make it a place for years to come of having fun.
Well, good deal. Well, Joe, I really do appreciate your time, and I'll let you get back to filming other people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to make a promo video.
There you go. All right, thanks. Oh, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
Hey, you doing pretty good. Pretty awesome. I'm not at work. It's awesome weather, and we're flying.
You got it. You nailed it.
Is there anything else? Anything else I missed?
No, you pretty much covered it. And you had a nice place.
You got a what?
At a nice place.
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful,
Absolutely.
beautiful place.
You want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
My name's Michael Perham. I'm from Rosenberg, Texas.
Rosenberg, Texas. So how far of a drive is that?
A little over 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Not too bad.
That's a good local event for you, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. You want to show me what type of helicopters you're flying and some of the products you're using?
I'm flying two Goblin 570s, a 3-blader, and it's the regular 2-blade.
3-blade down there on the ground.
Right.
Next to the Oxy.
Oxy 3. I
2-blade.
I hit that one in the dirt today, so it's just resting. And that's my stretched.
Oh, your stretched Oxy.
Yes. So that one's mine.
So which one would you consider to be your favorite helicopter? Which one is your go-to? I'm going to pull this out every time.
Well, it just depends what I want to do. If I just want to be crazy, it's the Oxy 3 stretch.
Okay.
Because you can, and if I crash it, it's no big deal. It used to be this one, but I just put the 3-blade head on that one, and the 3-blade might be turning into my favorite.
Okay. So what you tell everybody out there, I'm just going to pick out a random question. What's your favorite 3D maneuver?
Oh, I'm more of a sports flyer, but I'm TikToks, the rainbows. Those are the ones I'm trying to do better now.
Right.
And you know, I got loops down great, so.
You do. Hey, we all start somewhere, and you just keep working up. So if you're thinking about, you probably watch videos of pro pilots flying or other folks flying on YouTube and things of that nature. What is the most impressive 3D maneuver that you've seen?
I've seen two chaoses, one on top of the other.
Oh, that would be impressive.
Yeah.
Man, where did you see that at?
That was at the Abilene Chopper Madness. And that was last year. It was J.B. Robinson. I can't remember the other pilot. He was from Galway, so there were pro pilots doing it. So
good deal. Man, that ought to be awesome to see.
Yeah, they were about 3 foot apart from each other. So.
Yeah, I actually missed that event because I think it was kind of hit and miss on weather last year.
It was nasty. It was a nasty, weather-wise.
Yeah, I think I saw some of the videos and that other folks had made while they were there, and I saw just overcast, and it was kind of hit and miss. So I didn't attend that one, but I couldn't miss this one. The weather just turned out way too good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So do you want to tell everyone out there that didn't have the opportunity to make it out here what they're missing?
Well, you're missing a great time, great weather, great people, and a great flying day.
Good deal. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I'll let you get back to flying.
Okay, take care.
All right, have a good day.
Bye.
Danny, we're coming for you later. We're coming for you. All right, we made it to the next setup.
Hi, George.
How are you doing today?
Great.
Hey, you want to tell everybody your name and where you're from?
My name is Joel Rickardson. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Hey, look like you're really promoting Gowie there with the hat.
Of course.
And I'm not even gonna. We have an expansion of Helis there in the trailer.
Yeah, Gowies.
So, is there a particular one you'd like to show us and talk about?
Actually, I was getting ready to go out and fly my X3.
Okay,
it's got the new 3-bladed head and tail.
Oh, nice.
Stock parts. They have a few new colors, the canopy and the boom covers. So this is one of the new color schemes. Just getting into the 3-bladed setup, and I really like the way this flies. It's almost like it's more floaty but crisper. You know, it's kind of contradictory, but I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Well, so what are some of the components you're running on it? Fly bar system.
Okay, running the Neo with the V-bar control.
Okay. So you got a V-bar controller there?
Yes.
Nice.
Running MKS servos.
MKS.
Scorpion motor. Opti-power batteries.
Very nice. High-end equipment.
When it works, it works.
So just to share with everyone, what other helis did you bring? So I can see from here, I'm going to zoom in. We have a trailer full of more helis. I had the opportunity to see the Nightbird last night.
I've got
very nice.
Yeah, I've got a 2-blade X2 right there, or X3. I've got 2 X7s, one with the night blades and the LEDs on it, and then another X7 that I mostly fly during the day.
Okay.
And then tucked back in there, where you can't see right now, there's an X4 and an NX4.
Well, you just brought almost the entire Gowie family.
That's right. I like them.
Good deal. So is there anyone that you would like to shout out to?
Anybody who's not here needs to get here. MKS, Gowie, Scorpion, Opti-Power. This is the place to play with your toys.
Good deal. So I know that you have an NX7 and you have a fleet of electric.
Yes.
So I know you haven't had a lot of time on your NX7 because of some motor issues that you were taking care of. But do you see a potential on which one you're liking better, electric or nitro?
Well, I started on nitro way back in the day, and so getting into the NX7 and the NX4, kind of going back to those days. Electric's easy, but there's just something about that smell of nitro and the exhaust and the way it feels. It seems like nitro's catching back on. In the last few years, it seems like it's coming back.
Good deal. So when you're flying your nitro, what fuel are you using?
Power Master, or 30%.
Power Master?
Yeah.
Okay. The VP fuel.
VP.
So have you ever tried Byron?
I have not. Way back in the 80s when I first started flying, we flew Byron fuel, but locally, we don't have it here.
So I'm gonna do a plug for Byron.
Okay.
So if you ever want to try some, I have a 2.5 gallon can over there.
I'll come fill up.
That I'll donate some fuel for you to try. How's that?
Okay.
There's nothing like at least trying different things to figure out which ones you like.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of good manufacturers out there. I'm not, dissing VP. They make a good fuel, but I always like to share and kind of expand the knowledge base of everyone in the hobby. All right, well, good deal. Well, I appreciate your time, Joel, and thanks for coming out. And you have an awesome day, okay?
I'm going to.
And I'm going to get out there and get a video of you later.
Oh,
and hopefully with one of these 3-headed, 3-blade Helis.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Hello, guys. How are y'all doing?
Howdy. Good.
Hey, you want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
John Groves, Austin. Dave, Pflugerville, with a P.
Man, you guys are close.
Yeah.
Man, this is a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, it's about a 40-minute drive from my house.
Hey, it's better than a 3-hour drive I did, and I thought that was close.
Where you at? From?
Dallas Fort Worth area.
Oh, cool.
Grapevine.
Cool. We come out here all the time and fly multi-rotors, long-range, FPV stuff, helicopters, airplanes.
You want to give us a little snippet of what you're working on? Or some of your favorite toys here?
This is kind of a unique animal here. This is a variable pitch multi-rotor. It flies a lot like a 3D helicopter in that you can do inverted funnels, tic-tocs, pretty much anything a heli will do except an auto.
Auto, yeah.
Unless you've just been in the hobby for the last maybe year or two, if you've never heard of Curtis Youngblood.
Yeah, this is one of his.
Yep, that's the Stingray.
They're since gone out of business, I guess, and no parts available, so I baby it a lot because you can't even get a belt for it anymore.
Oh my goodness.
But there is another company that's probably the one that drove Curtis out of business. But there's a Chinese clone that's actually a really nice machine. The belts are all internal to the tubes, and And then of course we have everybody's favorite drone, the Phantom 3 Pro. There's a whole bunch of them. You've probably seen a lot of them if you've been walking around the tables. That's about it. Just some the FPV off-road 4-wheel drive truck. Which,
so what's the longest distance you've driven it?
About a half a mile.
That's a pretty good distance.
Yeah, for a little car.
Good deal. Is there anything you want to tell everybody that did not make it out to this event?
Plan on coming out next time?
Oh, it's a great event.
It's a great place to fly. The property owner
New
loves
people
it.
need to fly 3D collectors.
Collective?
Yeah, collective pitch helicopters.
Yep.
Over there is my area. But yeah, because FPV's cool and stuff, but if everybody new gets into FPV, we'll lose line of sight aerobatics.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that.
I hope not to see that happen.
So let's move next door to, you said 3D is next door.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're going to move next door.
Yeah.
So you want to tell everybody your name and where you're from?
Ed, Round Rock.
Round Rock, man, you're
Another close one, yeah.
Another one. Your name?
I'm Derek, also from Round Rock.
Yeah, you're another close one. So what type of equipment are you all flying back here?
Mostly collectors.
Let's see, T-Rex 700, Nitro. We love Nitro.
Nitro. I got the 500 and the 600 here, and then the 180 there.
Hey, that's something you don't see every day nowadays. A fly bar.
Fly bar, yeah. I'm trying
Awesome.
to keep old school alive.
Old school alive, I hear that.
No, as long as I don't crash it, I haven't upgraded it yet, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Hey, we're gonna go retro because I know I'm gonna show this picture of a helicopter I see down here to my left. That is probably everyone's first helicopter when we started with the hobby.
The original.
I'm gonna ease down here, and we're gonna see the original T-Rex. Yeah, 450 SCV2 with wood blades and a fly bar.
That's yours, right?
And
That's really stable because I see the weights on the fly bar.
Learning how to fly.
Good deal. Hey, it still works today, right?
It does.
Still works today. So that is awesome to see. All right, guys. Is there anybody or anyone that you want to shout out to?
No, not really.
No? All right.
Have a good time out here. Come on out and join us. Ice House Fly in October.
Yeah. Hey, what do y'all think about the food at the Ice House, the steakhouse?
I haven't been yet.
Oh my God. Y'all have missed it. If you like seafood, one of the best fried shrimp I've ever had. And I hear the steaks are good too.
Cool.
So get over there and give it a shot. All right. Thanks.
Have a good one.
How you doing?
Fine, and you?
Oh, I'm gonna get you on video here. We're gonna do our little walkthrough.
Right on.
You want to tell everybody your name and where you're from?
Sloan. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm representing MD Helicopters.
Oh, let me get that for you. MD Helicopters. And how long you been in business?
I'm just a field rep.
You're a field rep?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. You want to show us one of the products?
Sure. So it's a true 550 size machine. This particular kit is the 550 500. It's a two boom kit, so you get a 500 size boom and a 550 size boom with torque tubes and control rod. You can also make this up to a 600, and you can also run this on 12S. So your 6S option or a 12S option.
Is that a battery tray that goes in?
Yeah, it just clips in here. It's an optional piece. Normally there's just a plate that sits here. But this is just an optional piece that you can get, and it just slides right on in.
So what makes this helicopter unique? There's a lot of competition.
It's a tank. One, I haven't been able to break a gear yet.
It's a herringbone.
Yeah, you got the herringbone, and then you have the helical on top.
Okay, put all the rotation gear.
Right, and so you've got this huge metal aluminum ground gear. But other than that, it's an awesome machine. I love the way it flies. It's absolutely rock solid.
So on this one, what motor are you running?
4025 1100 kV Scorpion with the Icon and the Castle 100.
Good deal. Tried and true equipment.
Yes, sir.
Good deal. Very nice looking helicopter.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and really appreciate it, and gave us a kind of a view of the MD helicopter. Have a great time.
You too.
All right, guys, we're gonna keep going here. Don't hang up! I think we're gonna make it to the registration booth, and we'll find out how many registered pilots on paper we have.
Oh, the road, yeah, the ride.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing?
What's going on, George?
Hey, you want to tell about your name and where you're from?
Danny Huckabee, Georgetown, Texas. Helicopter side EC for Fly Apache Pass. Thanks for coming and supporting our event.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Thanks to all of our sponsors also for coming out and supporting us. Rev Electrics, Scorpion, we got Brain MSH, we got Gowie, sent all the Gowie guys up. Agile, KDS and some of their factory pilots, their team manager. We got Lynx upgrades, and Oxy Helicopter gave us a Oxy Sport for the raffle.
Oh,
it's
nice.
really great to see a lot of these vendors in an industry that is suffering so drastically right now still be willing to sacrifice and support our efforts here to try to give all of these wonderful pilots some place to come and hang out for the weekend. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts.
Hey, I second that. So, you want to tell about your name and where you're from?
Chris Cutcount, Killeen, Texas.
Killeen. Good deal, representing. So, how many registered pilots do we have here?
Let's
come
see.
down here.
We have got, it looks like 5-0.
Hey. So, are you seeing a increase over the last couple of years since you start hosting here?
We're a relatively new facility. We are kind of, it seems that we're hanging about where we were. And while we want to see it grow, we're not so worried about a standing constant number because the industry is in a downturn major right now. And so to see the attendance staying the same in the downturn proves to me that we have a really strong, dedicated core group of guys that love RC helicopters and the camaraderie and the fun time and fellowship that we share when we are at an event, regardless of the field it is. Guys from complete different brands, teams, whatever, helping each other, providing parts to one another to keep each other's models in the air. That's what all this is about. At the end of the day, it's not about what brand you fly. We're all human beings. We're all supposed to get along and help each other and support each other. And so, you know, I've looked down this whole flight line the whole weekend. I haven't seen one person arguing. I haven't really heard a complaint. You know, I've heard suggestions. And I think the main thing is that when somebody comes to an event at your field, it's pertinent that if you are given a suggestion, you are receptive to it. And if somebody else comes with the same suggestion, you act on that. You know, you don't act on one request, but whenever a couple of people come and give you that request, just like the banners. They were out at the grass line, and it was crowding some people, so hey, we did the work to pull them in 20 feet. And that's what keeps people coming back, seeing that you will make the field what they would like to see it be as your guest. And so, anyway, I'm long-winded. I'll shut up now. I thank every one of you for coming out and supporting our efforts here.
Hey, we sure do appreciate it. Hey, let me ask you a question for you and not anything else. So, what is your favorite helicopter to fly?
My favorite helicopter to fly is the one that I'm flying at the time that I'm most in time attuned with. And I fly foreign line. And I don't really try to come out and fly anything but that when I'm at an event. But I appreciate different models for many different characteristics of different, I don't think that there's one model that flies good for every flying style.
Right.
There's a model that does big air more gracefully than a model that's designed around smack. And so when I go out to a field on the weekend, I fly whatever model suits like the mood I'm feeling that day. When I'm at an event, I support my rightful sponsors that, which is what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah.
And so I won't say that I have necessarily what I would call a favorite helicopter. They all have strong points. They all have weak points. We all know everything's got a max envelope. So.
Well, let me change the question then.
Okay.
What is your favorite maneuver to perform?
I don't know. It's horrible on the models, but I just love a big, fat, nasty overspeed. I know it's just a simple maneuver to pull off, but it'll be quiet on the whole flight line, and you kick a big, nasty overspeed and like 9 screams come out. You're like, I did something, It's also epic when they let go in a big overspeed too, when you see one at about 32 or 300, 400 RPM, just singing, and it just pops. I mean, yeah, it just cost somebody $600, but it was epic to watch,
So is there a particular pro pilot that you've seen with massive overspeeds?
Well, I mean, obviously we've got Dadu, Duncan Beauchamp doing the crazy overspeeds, because I think just the give a care factor is out the window there. He'll just put the new parts in and do it again. But I like the guys that don't just drop in for the same overspeed. That try to throw a variant on it and then roll out of it into something else cool, Believe it or not, my favorite type of flying is I really like watching the guys that really get down, like Robert Abels and his very placed and smooth style, and all of his transitions are exact. And then guys like Kenny that fly a little less super fast pace, Kenny Sierra, but they're very placed, and he's been moving them sticks for 25 years. There's a lot of knowledge there and a lot of stuff you can pick up watching these different people and their flying styles and maneuvers. So it's a great time to be in the hobby. It's just horrible that we're suffering the downturn that we are, because it's probably one of the best times to be in the hobby right now with all the advancements and technologies and different people who are bringing products to the market.
I would agree with that. Most definitely agree with that. All right, Danny, I appreciate your time.
Thanks, George.
And thank you for hosting this event, and we really look forward to not only this time, but next year as well.
Well, we always appreciate your support, and like I said earlier, anybody watching this video that was here, that was not here, that sees anything at the facility that we could do to improve on what we have, like I said, here or not here. If you're here and you see it and you want to tell us, great. If you're just looking at a video from outside and you see something that we could add or do better, great, let us know. We're open to suggestion. Any companies that we weren't able to contact to try to help us out with some raffle support. If you're seeing this video, we want to help you represent and advertise for your company. We don't want to not hang your banner up at our facility because you can't financially or whatever support the raffle this year. If we don't help support your company this year, you may not be here for us to even ask next year. So even if all you send us is a raffle and a discount coupon for your store, your company, your brand, whatever, that may or may not cost you anything, but you still are supporting us and you're still getting advertising out there for your brand. And so again, we thank you all for all the support.
Well, good deal. All right, we appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the day.
We will. The weather's beautiful.
We're gonna mosey on down. How are you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
You want to share about your name and where you're from?
Yeah, can you give me 1 second?
Sure.
Sorry, man. My allergies are killing me.
Oh,
I'd be happy to talk to you.
Yeah, out here, you gotta keep up with your Allegra and Zyrtec, and if you're not used to being in these grassy fields.
Still rolling?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't cut for anything.
You don't cut for nothing?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, can I get like a blooper?
Hey,
or
I at least turned the camera.
Yeah? Well, I appreciate that.
Until you were ready.
Appreciate that. Let me make sure all my sponsor swag is in order.
Oh, you're looking good, man.
Yeah,
you're looking good.
I got Mike here too. So I'm Jonathan Soto. I'm from Santa Clara, California with MSH USA. Here with Mike Martin, rocking the Max V2, Jetty radios, X-Nova motors, and we're having a great time enjoying it out here in wonderful Central Texas, and looking forward to events later in the year, next year. good
I
time.
can probably say you probably traveled the furthest.
Yeah,
on this-
definitely.
this
I think so.
What are you doing?
It's
So
all right.
it's your first time ever being here?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Oh, I love it. The venue out here is just awesome. The field's wide open, and you know, you just fly big, fly tight, whatever you want to do. It's pretty cool. It's very diverse and very welcoming community as well. So it's really awesome.
So I'm gonna ask you the most important question.
Yeah.
How was the food at the steakhouse across the street?
Dude, it's Texas style, man. It was big, it was badass, it was good, yeah.
So what'd you have?
I got the ribeye.
The ribeye?
Yeah, man, it was bomb too. Big, man. It was like as big as my head. Kenny had to wimp out. He couldn't finish the whole thing.
He couldn't?
No, he couldn't finish it. It's
You know what? He lives in the area, so he probably has it a lot.
Yeah, he
So-
probably. That's true. He's sick of it, right? I eat fish all the time, so I can put down a steak. It's all good.
Yeah, see, I love good shrimp, and I found it there.
Yeah.
Very good shrimp there.
Very good, for sure.
So, you want to show us one of your helicopters?
Yeah, definitely.
And some of the components you're running on it?
Sure. Yeah, so this is the V2 Max. I'm using Cyclone blades. Thanks, Tim Jones. Castle ESC, the MSH X Nova branded motor. Brain flybarless, JR servos in this machine, and pulse packs. If you guys aren't familiar with the V2, it's a fully modular helicopter, dual belt drive, battery tray, modular lower plastic frame that's easy to change in the event of a crash.
Okay.
Indestructible Gorilla landing gear.
Oh my God!
So you can
really
you can land as hard as you want, and those aren't going to break. A couple different options for tail boom size. You do a 700, 770, and 800.
Okay, three different.
Yeah, the kit comes standard as a 700, and for about roughly $50, you can upgrade it to an 800. It includes all the components for the tail to do that.
Okay.
We also have some cool upgrades. Not on this machine, but we have a one-piece carbon fiber boom. It's really trick. No, it gets rid of the struts. It's just really clean cut looking.
So you got the power bus on this one?
I do have the power bus. Yeah, this is something that MSH developed. So my Beck is mounted up front here, and I'm able to run my bus through the PCB here back to the flybarless, and just cleans up all the wires. You can tell everything's really short, nice and neat. And
let me ask you a question on that, because probably a lot of people are wondering how sturdy is that? Is there any problems with, if you did crash it, will it crack or fracture the power bus in a way that... Right.
Nothing that wouldn't be visible if you were to take it off. If you were to really crash and break the frames, you would pull the power bus off to transfer it, and you could check it for cracks. You could test continuity on it. It's pretty robust.
What type of material is it made of?
It's actually true PCB.
Okay.
So it has embedded copper traces.
Okay.
It's good for, I think it's rated for like 20 or 25 amps on the main bus. So it's very robust. Yeah, so that's a cool feature we developed. Again, this machine is dual belt. So it has a single belt for the main drive and a tail pulley.
Yeah.
So this is really cool too, because if you do happen to crash, tip over, bump the blades with power on, the belt just strips and pops off, and you don't do the funky chicken on the ground, and then the helicopter doesn't destroy itself. So that's something that's really helpful. It's really robust in the air. You're not going to strip a gear, So it holds up really well.
So what size do you prefer?
I like 700. I'm actually really digging the 770 back home. I didn't bring it with me, but 770 is a great machine. It just gets the disc loading down a little bit. People tend to gravitate towards that. So with like a 750 to 766 blade, the 770 setup is like sweet. So highly recommend it.
Good deal. So what's your favorite 3D maneuver to perform with this helicopter?
Oh man, if I could do it, it would be like a chaos, but I can't do it. So I'm just gonna say an inverted backwards funnel.
You can't do it yet.
Hurricane. It's true. It's true.
So a backwards hurricane?
Yeah, backwards hurricane, sure. It's cool just to kind of get low on the grass and try to see your shadow. Kind of cool, yeah.
Good deal.
Right on.
Hey, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And we have here your name and where you're from?
Mike Martin from Alvarado, Texas.
Good deal. Representing?
MSH USA, MSH Italy, Jetty Radios. See,
Yeah, you just recently
Cyclone
did a couple
blades.
for Jetty.
Yes, just recently converted from DSMX over to Jetty, and I love it. It's lightning fast. It's totally different.
Is that the first thing you noticed with it?
I had to actually relearn how to fly. It was so much faster. It's unreal until you experience it yourself. And then all the telemetry abilities that Jetty can do, it's just amazing. You don't have to set a timer anymore. You just read it and it'll warn you whenever it's getting low on a pack consumption.
So you can kind of preset it to a certain percentage?
Yes. You can set it to read the voltage and a milliamp consumption.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So which one is your favorite heli?
It's the Jetty.
Oh,
DS14. My favorite is the MSH Protos Max.
So what size is your preference?
I really like the 700.
700?
Yes, sir. 700 with 715 millimeter Cyclone blades. To me, you can't beat it. I think auto's forever. I mean, it hangs there. Like John said, the Gorilla skids, we got them on everything just because they're indestructible. You know, those skids have saved me so many parts from trying to learn numerous things from high speed, overspeed autos, and trying to learn inverted autos now, get better at them. They'll just bounce, and it saves the blades, saves parts. It's great.
Oh, I see your charging system over here. Let's
Yes.
take a glance at that.
All Rev Electric.
Power Labs. We're using Power Labs 6.
Yeah.
2 of them. So have you started looking at the bump controller?
Oh, yeah.
Any interest there?
Oh, I'd love to get it. It's on the list.
It's on the list?
Yes, for things to come.
Well, I have some brochures and some things that FMA and Red Electric sent me, so I can share that with you so you can read up on some of the technology that it provides.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, Mike, is there anything you want to tell everybody out there that didn't make it out to this event?
Man, this event this year is amazing. The weather is great. There's virtually no wind, open skies, blue, and the nighttime the night flying is just epic. It's great.
Good deal. So we're going to see you tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and you have an awesome day, okay?
Yeah, you too.
All right. Oh, we know this guy. We know this guy.
Yes, sir.
So for everybody out there that don't know you, tell everybody your name and where you're from.
My name is Kenny Sierra, and I'm from Marble Falls, Texas.
Good deal. And you've also been helping out, hosting the event and coordinating the event as well?
A little bit, not a whole lot. As much as that, I CD'd the event this last year.
Right.
And this year, Joe and Danny are CDing the event.
So I'm going to give you a lot of respect and a lot of props. I'm going to use this term, and it's meant in a complimentary way.
Okay.
You are one of the true old schools of the hobby, I'm going to say, because you've been in the hobby for how many years?
I've been in RC hobby for almost 30 years.
30 years.
But I've been doing helicopters for about 15 now.
Man, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And your commitment and dedication and just, your continuing effort of flying, because I've had, the chance to watch you fly, I think for the first time last year when I came out, and you were just so smooth. And I got a chance to see your night flying, and it was awesome.
Thank you.
Loved it. So what are you flying nowadays?
I am flying for MSH Hobbies.
MSH?
MSH USA.
Okay.
And
we're truly in the MSH area.
You are
right
in
now,
the MSH booth. Absolutely. So this is the Max.
Okay.
The Max V2.
And what size do you have it right now? It looks pretty long.
This is being ran as a 750 size model. It's got an 800 size boom.
800 size boom. Okay. I'm gonna get an angle shot from here because this is a long helicopter.
Yeah, this is a big model, and it flies big in the air. But it is.
It's got to be very visible.
Awesome. It is awesome.
So you're running the Zeal blades?
On this model, I'm running the Zeal blades right now. I'm probably going to do something different here soon.
So let me ask you a question: are you running the Zeal blades because they match the canopy?
Well, it kind of worked out that way. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's when I got the blades,
nice.
it kind of worked out that way. But my plan is I'm going to keep this model here as an 800 size.
Right.
I'm going to go to a 770 size boom soon.
And on a different model or on this one?
On this model right here, I'm going to go to a 770 size boom.
Okay.
And I'll eventually get another model and I'll run it as a 700 size.
So to kind of share with people out there, how long will it take you to swap this out to a 770? Just a prospect.
10 minutes?
About 10 minutes. That's
About
how
10
quick
minutes.
it is, ladies and gentlemen, on swapping this out.
Yeah, it won't take very long. Also Jetty.
Nice. What other components are you running here?
Yeah, don't look at the wiring job here. Let's just not look at the wiring job. So I'm running the X-Nova motor, the 4530 500 kV motor. I'm also a team pilot for X-Nova.
Okay.
I'm running the Hobbywing HV160.
You know what? I'm seeing that speed controller pick up a lot of ground lately. I'm starting to see more and more of those.
That speed controller is awesome.
Okay.
It's a Contronic killer is what it is. For me at least.
Okay. What kind of servos are you running?
These
like MKS from here.
No, they're not MKS. These
I
are
saw the red and the dowsing.
These are King Max servos. The servos have actually worked very well. It's just a brushless digital servo. Okay. These particular model numbers here, 6918 HVs. I'm running an Expert tail servo. This is the SM3302T. I'm going to be going over to the R1 here soon, the R1T. I've already got it, I just need to put it on. So that's the components that I'm running. The brain, MSH brain.
It looks good.
The MUI, so I can tell my milliamps used and the current draw and all that good stuff.
Oh, a lot of telemetry options. Huh?
A lot of telemetry options with the Jetty radio.
So Kenny, I'm going to throw out some random questions.
Okay.
So what is your favorite 3D maneuver?
Pirouetting flip.
Pirouetting flip? Nice. And how long have you been doing that?
I would guess, I've been trying to figure out how to do it for the last 10 years, but I do okay with it now.
You're doing a lot of practice. So what pro pilot has been most influential to you?
It would be a toss-up between Curtis Youngblood and Nick Maxwell.
Very good. So, Kenny, I'm going to tell you thank you very much for taking the time and showing us your Jetty radio and your MSH Protos Max. And I appreciate the time.
I appreciate you talking with me.
All right, you have a great day, okay?
You too. Thanks.
What's up, George?
Hey, you want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
I'm Kevin Luff. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, so you came down a 3-hour trip?
Well, you know, for most people.
Oh, a little quicker for you. Hey, so what helicopter did you bring out to fly today?
Well, I brought my X7, of course, and I brought my NX7 that I fixed. I wrapped a Synergy N7 frame around it, and I burnt the clutch up on startup, so I got to go back to the drawing board. Maiden, you know, something always goes wrong on a maiden.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw out some random questions to people. What event is your most favorite to attend?
My most favorite.
And no pressure because you're at this event by me asking this, but what event do you?
The ones I've had the most fun on it, to be honest, are two that are down there in Louisiana, and I missed the first one.
Oh, KJ Helis Fest last month?
Yeah, I missed that. Well, wasn't paying attention.
It's kind of hard for us to get there when they, I think it was Deweyville. It was a flood for the Sabine River that kept us from even getting into the state.
Oh, for real?
Off of Highway 10. Right?
Oh, okay.
So you would actually have to know some back roads to get there.
Oh,
so
okay.
we actually didn't have good weather on our side to attend that one. So you didn't miss it.
I didn't miss it. Well, that's good news.
Yeah, the weather was.
I'm planning on going next week to Sulphur, Louisiana. I forget what the event's called.
Is that a Mayfest?
Mayfest. Yes, that is it. I'm super excited about that. It rained last year, I think. We got to fly a little bit, but it was mostly misty. So I'm really hoping for good weather next weekend.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want some good Cajun food, man, they feed you down there.
I know, that's why I love going to that
hospitality is second to none.
It is. It's awesome.
Good deal. Well, is there anything you want to tell people that did not make it to this event this year?
They didn't make it to this event?
Yeah.
I could see this place being like the new IRCHA. Right. This is the Texas IRCHA right here. That's what they should call it. We just need more people. It's a great place to fly. It's flat. It's open.
See, now that you said that, I'm going to pan out again.
Yeah,
because I did this at the beginning of the video. Just wide open space. Yeah, you just can't beat this.
That's just the flight line. You know, behind us over here is like test area that you can go over completely away from everyone while you make sure your stuff is safe.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, I enjoy coming here. This is closer to Dallas, you know, than most of them that I go to. The drive here is nice. It's very scenic. Trust Google, it'll get you here. Just use the Apache Pass Steakhouse.
Yep.
Ice House.
That's what I had to do.
And Google will do it for you.
Right.
And then it's right across the way.
Good deal. Well, Kevin, well, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
Sure. Thanks. You too, George.
Great. Make it on down. How you doing?
Wonderful. How are you
I'm going to
doing?
take a video of you taking a picture of your Helis there.
Getting a picture of some green.
You want to tell everybody your name and where you're from?
Paul Tomlinson from Conroe area near Houston.
Oh, near Houston, yeah. So you have a nice little trip up.
Yeah, a really nice trip up.
Good weather?
Great weather. Beats the last week.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, for people that's not familiar with Texas, our weather can be hit and miss every day.
Yeah.
And we've been getting quite a bit of rain lately. Yeah, how long did it take you to come up from Conroe?
It's only maybe 2.5 hours, it's not too far.
Oh, that's pretty similar to mine. I came from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so it took me about 3 hours to get here. So about the same. So what Helis are you flying?
Got Outrage 550 and Agile 5.5.
Let me get the side view of your Helis there. So Agile 5.5.
I got a Rave Ballistic and the Protos Max version 2 700.
Oh, and what size boom do you have on it?
The 700.
Oh, okay. Good deal. So I'm just asking random questions, and let's see what random question I'm gonna ask you. Do you fly nitro?
No.
Okay, so you're all electric.
All electric.
Have you ever thought about flying nitro?
I flew nitros when I flew planes, but I stayed away from it when I went helicopters, so we didn't have all the mess and all the nooks and crannies.
So you just want to plug and go.
Yeah.
Good deal. So what 3D, what pro pilot has been most influential to you?
Probably Jamie.
Jamie Robinson?
Yep. Really enjoy the way he flies, and really, Jamie, Kyle, Ben Stork, really all of them are, inspirational, I guess you could say.
Yeah, very much so. So have you had the opportunity to be at a fun flight with these pilots?
Yeah.
Get to see them in person? Mm-hmm. Good deal. Yeah, it's always, it's one thing to see people on YouTube, videos, and it's another thing to see them live in person. It's even more impressive.
And, well, besides that, they're very nice individuals. Mm-hmm. Very down to earth and real.
So what is the last purchase you've made that you've just been so excited about in the RC hobby?
Protos Max.
The helicopter itself, or the components that's running it?
The helicopter.
The helicopter itself? Ooh, and why do you say that?
It's just a different helicopter that's very well engineered.
Good deal. Well, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All right, guys, getting down to the last few tents. Oh, the bum.
Hey, Mr. Brown, how's it going?
Doing good.
Good.
You want to tell everybody your name and where you're from?
Alan Summers, McKinney, Texas, just northeast of Dallas.
Man, I gotta admit, Alan, I'm a little jealous here. You have a nice setup. You got the RV with the tent in front.
I just got that about a month and a half ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you get up in Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up in Louisville. Yep.
So, Forest River. That's a good name brand in the RV. So I never read up on the R-Pod. So you're gonna have to I'm gonna have to go do a little research on that again.
Well, it's a little.
That's very nice.
It's 20 foot. It has one slide out. There's several.
Oh, that's pretty remarkable. It is small with a slide out.
Yeah. There's several floor plans. We chose one that has a large kind of couch dinette area,
right,
for lounging, and came with the TV and the stereo. And
see, after I do the video, I'm gonna come back and I want to get the tour of it.
Sure.
It's pretty nice.
Sure.
So are you enjoying the event so far?
Oh yeah, weather's been fantastic.
Yeah. So you want to show everybody out there what you're flying today?
Well, I just got done flying my 520 a few times and kind of put it aside for now.
Your BT?
But this is my BT 700.
Oh, I like that color combination of the canopy.
Yeah, with my
that really pops.
Yeah, with my custom magnetic mount system.
Nice. Just snap right into place.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the color.
Yeah.
There's two colors in this hobby that really pops. That's orange, like a fluorescent orange, and fluorescent yellow.
And fluorescent green does too.
Man, I hate that I missed you flying that. So what's some of the components you're flying on?
I'm flying Grotner radio equipment, so I have a Grotner 120 amp Octo ESC, running V-Bar Neo.
Oh, nice. You have a V-Bar controller around here somewhere.
No.
Oh, you're just running.
No, I'm running off my Grotner radio. This is my Grotner radio. Set up there as if I was expecting you to come and showcase it, right?
What's that?
So it's sitting there.
That's nice.
I was expecting you to showcase.
You have it on display for me.
Yeah.
The MZ-24.
Yep.
That thing look like you can launch NASA from here.
Not quite.
Are you a disaster recovery location for NASA?
Not quite, no. Yeah, I've got a, and here's a, I think that's, yeah, it's a GR24L receiver. It's way overkill for this. Running a X-Nova XTS 4530 525 motor. That's been great. Doesn't bog at all. Runs Cyclone blades, 715s. The servos are all King Max, which is a brand that the distributor for DT, which right now that's just parts because we're not doing kits anymore. But this has been a really good servo. It's inexpensive and works really well. And then on the tail, I actually have an RJX tail servo because I found that it's really fast. And I couldn't get the King Max tail servo to cooperate with the V-Bar governor for some reason. BEC, I'm running a Western Robotics Super BEC G2. It's got the power bus on it. Nice. And I'm running 6S 5300 Glacier 35 C-packs. And the nice thing is about those is I can share them between my 520 and my 700. In fact, these trays that are attached to the battery here are actually the 520 trays. So I do use them between the two helicopters.
That's a good efficient way to use them.
Yep. And run Cyclone tail blades.
For those that didn't make it out to this event this year,
yeah,
what would you like to tell them?
You missed some of the best weather I've ever seen in Central Texas.
That I will second.
Yep. It's usually windy as all get out, but the breezes have been enough to keep it somewhat cool, and but not so much that it affects flying.
Well, good deal. Well, Alan, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And all the feedback you gave us and showing us your helmet.
You're welcome.
Well, you have an awesome day, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Oh, we're making it to the next tent where I know this individual.
Hi, George.
How are you doing today, Mark?
I'm doing great.
You want to tell everybody out there your name and where you're from?
I'm Mark Heyman from South Lake, Texas.
South
Fly
Lake.
out of Grapevine 114 and having a great day.
Awesome. I have to admit, I love your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Love your hat. So you're representing
It's a
Gallery.
little bit dirty, but yes, I love
you
my
wanna
galleys.
Show us what you're flying today.
Well, the X3 survived and is in the car. I had a KDS 5.5 on 12S, that's in the car. The X7 will be going up next, and then when I finish all my electrics, I'll be flying my Synergy M7.
Oh, nice. You know what? I didn't even know you had a Synergy N7.
Yes. Flown a lot.
You know what? I really love the color combination of that canopy.
I know somebody that's got one similar.
Fusono. Very nice, Mark.
Thank you, George.
So, Mark, I've been asking just random questions as I'm going down the flight line, so you're next. So, what pro pilot has been most influential to you?
The pro pilot that's been most influential to me, Will Campbell.
Will Campbell. And there's the chair right there, and he's probably out there flying somewhere,
He's
right?
helping somebody right now. So
he's helping
taught me everything I know.
Hey, that's a good rep right there if he's out there helping someone.
He's out helping somebody right now.
Good deal. So for people that didn't make it out to this event, is there anything you want to tell them?
Yeah, they missed a great event.
Show up next year.
Food was good, flying's good. I've already scheduled out for next year.
Already a year in advance, huh?
A year in advance. I'm gonna try to make their October event.
Good deal. Yeah, get to share
I'll bring
the space.
my airplanes.
Yeah,
I'll
you
bring
get
my
your
airplanes
and
and
helis,
my
huh?
helicopters.
Good deal. You get to fly on both sides of the fence.
Yeah, I'll try to bring them both.
So it'd be great if they had a flight line that you fly this way for helicopters and you just turn around and you fly airplanes right behind you.
Yep.
Well, good deal. Well, Mark, thanks for coming out. We really appreciate seeing you.
George. It's always great seeing you.
All right. Have a safe trip back home.
I will.
This is Will Campbell's wife. You want to say hi?
Princess Wade.
I said this earlier. It's always great to see the wives come out and supporting their husbands in this hobby. So we
Love it.
appreciate you.
Love it.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.
Ooh, all kind of hell. Oh, the new Synergy 766. I think it's the first one I've seen in person. So this is Will's because he's sponsored by Synergy, right?
He is.
He's a rep. So running a Rail Blaze, and it's a very robotic, unique looking canopy.
It is. I love the way it comes apart in two pieces.
Oh, see, you can even describe the helicopter. Should we put it up on a table? You can go through it?
Go through it, yeah, exactly.
Look at it. It was a very nice layout. All right. So I think almost to the end here. Oh, we must be in the Synergy area. Here's another 766 with look like the top piece off. Another Hobby Wing speed controller with a Scorpion 4525-520, as far as I can tell, and the Vortex flybarless system with BK servos. Like rail blades. Very nice looking. So you just have to take off a portion of the canopy to get to everything. A little Oxy 3 and a Goblin 700 for sale. Oh, this is the Gaui X7. I think this is Kevin Luff's area. And we just interviewed earlier, like he's running OptiPower packs, MKS servos, Scorpion 4525-520 kV motor. Let's see, the Castle speed controller, and Cyclone blades. And there's a nitro around here somewhere because there's fuel. So if anyone's watching this video, nitro is not dead here in Texas for sure. Man, I think I made it down here to the end. You're my last interview. How are y'all doing today?
Doing well.
You want to tell about everybody your name and where you're from?
Justin Prohaska from College Station.
From College Station?
Yep.
So how long of a drive was that for you to come up?
It's about an hour.
Oh, you can't beat that.
It's not too bad.
Man, this is considered to be a local fun fly for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to kind of share with us what you're flying?
Got a Gaui NX4 with the gasser engine.
A Gaui NX4 with the gasser engine.
Yep.
Have you seen the conversion kit for the regular nitro?
I've seen those.
Man, can you imagine like a YS60 in an airframe that small? The power to rate ratio is going to be nuts. There's going to be a lot of people lining up for that. So, how do you like your gasser? Having fun with it?
Yeah, it's coming along. Had a, it's a little bit different learning to tune it.
Right.
Than, the airplane gas engines or something like that.
Yeah, even in the helicopters, going from nitro to gas is just a different way to tune and break in the motor and listening and hearing when you're too rich, too lean. It's just, you have to train your ear differently. Yeah. That's probably the easiest way to say it. Yeah. So what type of equipment are you running on it? Like you got Zeal blades?
Yeah, Zeal blades. Running the Tyrannus for the control. Icon. I guess Servo King. This is what came with it.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very nice. So a fun helicopter for you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're running your Rebel Electrics for your charging system too?
Yep.
Good deal. Oh, you wasted no power constraints. Power lap 8. You're equipped and ready to charge about anything you want to, especially parallel charging.
Yep.
So, what helicopter is this?
That's the Gaui X5.
So, is this your wife's helicopter and this is your gasser? Is that the way it works?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, she can describe to us what we're running here. So we got a Gaui X5. Let's see, we got outrage torque servos. Icon brain.
Yeah. Xterra motor.
Nice.
Top and wing speed control.
So what are some of the differences between these two helicopters as far as they feel? Are you have to be in a certain mood that you feel like you're just going to do electric? You're in a different mood. You feel like you're doing gasser or?
Well, I haven't had the gasser flying all that long, or it's been in disrepair for it sits for a while.
Yeah.
So I can't really say for sure, but it definitely has a higher disc loading. Just there's so much stuff involved with putting the gasser together versus the X5, which is just real lightweight disc loading and just lean machine.
Yeah. Just looking at your trailer here, you're a man after my own heart. So you get to play around with some airplanes, and you flip over and do helicopters as well.
Right.
See, it takes a unique person to be able to do that. So, yeah, I know at my field, I have some airplanes I fly, and when we're flying, we take turns, between helicopters and airplanes. I get to continue flying because I do both sides of the fence, right? So it's always fun. So, is this your first time to this event?
No, I think I've been to all of the ones here, the Helis.
Okay. So I think I've been doing it for 3 years now? Yeah. So it's still relatively new and catching on.
Yep.
We kind of refer to this to a little Texas Earth show.
Yeah.
Big open, wide spaces. Just makes it awesome. So for a lot of people that didn't get a chance to make it out here, when they watch this video, can you tell them what they're missing?
It's just fantastic weather, a great field. So it's awesome to be able to go over to the ice house, at the end of the day. Just very laid back. Plenty of room to fly.
Oh, awesome. You summarized it well. So, hey guys, I thank you very much for the time in the interview, and I hope you have a fun time flying and a safe trip back home.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, guys, as I kind of pan out, in conclusion, another great event, great venue. Cannot say enough on how awesome this area is. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Put the word out about Helis over Apache Pass. Hopefully we see you out here in the future. It's an awesome event. And I guess we'll start the video up again on the next Fun Fly at 10. So signing off, and thank you very much for watching.